Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the episode of Just Say Guay. I'm your host, George Guay. Today I'm joined by Colby Barlow, who is a forward for the Owen Sound Attack in the OHL and just won the Hlinka Gretzky Cup with Team Canada. Colby, thanks for on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, has this all sunk in? I know that, it was tough the last few years with COVID. You had a great year in the OHL. You win this championship with your age group, and now you're going into your draft year. What's this all been like?
It honestly flew by. I mean, you're always looking, you're always working towards this end goal, right? But it just sometimes you like to take a step back and kind of really take it all in and how everything's going and stuff. And the last few years have been crazy, and with COVID and everything, I was fortunate enough to end up with Owen Sound and play there and meet all the great people there and have a good season. And again, was fortunate enough and was honored to play for Canada and win it. And it was just all in all, this last couple of years have been a great experience, and I want to change it for the world.
It definitely a memorable experience, and many more to come. So I know how it works a lot in the United States, where guys get recruited to go play in college or the USHL, because I've interviewed so many guys who've played in those leagues. But how did you end up in the OHL? How does that process work?
Yeah, so you start playing minor hockey at whichever age you want to start playing. I started playing at a pretty young age, and you continue to play throughout minor hockey. So I started minor hockey in Aurelia, where I'm from, and I developed and ended up moving down to Toronto to go play in the GTHL, which is a minor hockey league. So I played there till the very first year of COVID would be my minor midget year. So that year, your minor midget year, is where you get really scouted, and then you get put into the draft, the OHL draft, where you're drafted. And I got drafted by Owen Sound.
It's definitely a great process, and it's worked out for sure, especially how your first year went. Now, it seems like that year during COVID was the most important year in terms of you got set up for the OHL. Just could you describe what that was like, just in terms of being scouted? We're meeting with a lot of the coaches. Was it on Zoom? How did that work?
Yeah, definitely. No draft year's been like that before, so it was tough. You had to really, work to get yourself out there and viewed, because there was no real league going on. So you had to do everything you can, to be seen and show your development through that year. So a lot of it was, I wouldn't call pickup games, but games kind of just put together so kids can showcase themselves for the teams. And every meeting was over Zoom. There was barely any in-person contact, really. So it was tough, and I did everything I could, training videos, sending clips and stuff. It's just everything I could, to get myself viewed out there, and yeah, and it worked out.
Yeah, it's awesome that it worked out. I couldn't imagine what that year was like as a player or a scout, where just everything is just in complete reverse, and you don't know what the next day is going to be like,
Yeah,
let alone the next year. So take me through, what's it like playing in the OHL?
it's crazy. It's a grind. I love it though. It's late bus rides. You're with your team all the time. It's so much fun. It was my dream to play there, and it's humbling playing there, and it's just you're go 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 all the time. But it develops you for the next level, and it's just it's been great so far, and it continue to be great.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a great league. I've actually interviewed Brennan Othman in the past, who played for the Flint Firebirds. I'm sure he'll be with the Rangers soon. Uh,
Yeah.
Sounds like such a great league. So you were tied for fourth, sorry, you were tied for most goals on the team with four guys this year. I know hockey players don't like hearing about their stats a lot, but uh, you know, you played less games than the guys that you were tied with. Could you just take me through the keys to success of having a great first year and putting so much great numbers on the board?
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to, be surrounded by such great players, and they really, really, really helped my development throughout the year. And my coaches gave me, a lot of opportunity to, produce, and I'm very thankful that it went that way. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without my coaches or my teammates.
Definitely, that's always a great answer. So I like what hockey players is how they refer to those around them more than themselves. So could you just talk about the Hlinka Gretzky Cup? I think this was definitely a unique summer with it, given the fact that World Junior Championships was happening right after it. But what was that whole process like, and the experience?
Yeah, crazy, crazy process and great experience. So you flew out to camp in Calgary, and you had a short training camp where you had to showcase yourself amongst there's 88 players in total, so 87 other players, and it was go, go, go. It all happened in a blink of an eye, and I was fortunate enough to make the team, and then we drove right to Red Deer, practice with the team a few times, and we right into the tournament. It was great competition, lots of fun. It was an honor to wear the leaf, and it was just an amazing experience, especially winning. We had such a great team, great. It was great overall. I mean, it was an amazing experience.
Yeah, it's just very special just to put on the jersey itself, but to get a gold medal out of it's very special. So obviously with a team like that you were on, so many guys that are going to be drafted next year, talent is not a inconvenience with Team Canada ever. It seems like the biggest thing is for you guys to come together as a team, put the egos aside, because you are playing on a team where most of the guys coming from the team they're on, when they're not wearing the Canadian jersey, they are one of the top players in their team. What's the key to making that process work?
Yeah, lots of team building, and every time you sit at a table, you're sitting with somebody new. You're always getting to know the guys. You're always getting to mix it up and chat with each other, and people got to accept different roles, and even they teach you how to accept your role, and every single role matters in a short term tournament like that. So they teach you that way, and there's so much team building. You just come together and you're with each other every single day. You're doing everything together, eating. You got your roommates. Like it's just you come together so quick, and that's what makes such a great team.
Yeah, what was it like to finally win it, knowing that your age group and that team specifically in that tournament, it's edged in history?
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. You grow up watching those tournaments, right? And to win it, it was something really special. I'm very, very honored to win it, and it was definitely a humbling experience.
Okay, so what is your expectations with your team this year? You're going to have more responsibility as a player and a leader, knowing it's your second time around. What are you thinking for your team this year?
Yeah, I said it a lot. We have a really special group here, and we proved that last year. So we got a really young. Last year we had a really young core. I think we had 12 new guys. So most of those guys are returning, right? So we have we know most guys, and it's gonna be a great year. We're a special team, and we work hard. We're structured. We got a great coaching staff, and they lead us in the right direction every single day. So it's gonna be. We have high expectations for our team, and I think we're gonna do really, really well.
Yeah, those are definitely great components to a well put together team. So, I know it might not feel like it yet because you haven't had games yet with the Owen Sound Attack, but does it feel like it's your draft year yet? I know the draft's so far away and a lot of games have to be played, but has it kind of hit you differently this year going into this hockey season?
I mean, I'd be lying to you if I said it's not in the back of my mind, but I'm just focused on taking it day by day, game by game, and just living in the moment, enjoying this year, and doing everything we can to win as a team with Owen Sound, and the rest will come.
Yeah, for sure. And I know that, like I said, it is a long year out way, but what will it feel like to have your name called in the NHL draft, hopefully next year?
Yeah, it'd be really special. It's like I said before, it was something. It's my life goal. It's what I've been working for. It's what I've been working towards every single day. It's why I put in the time. It's why I play, and just to hear my name called would be it'd be crazy. It'd be a crazy feeling for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So my last question is, it's involved in the draft, but the team that you were just on with Team Canada, a lot of you guys are going your separate ways. It seems like the next event that could bring you guys together is the draft and also World Junior Championships. What will it be like to have another opportunity to compete for gold and just be united by, an event like the draft, and you guys can, talk about all the good times you've had together.
Yeah, both are special times. It'd be great, to reunite together as as a team, and as just as people, because you're together all the time during those tournaments, and you create friendships that they last forever, even though you're with each other for such a short period of time. So it's you look forward to those kinds of things, and you look forward to seeing them again and seeing their success too. So yeah, it's definitely very, very exciting.
Yeah, and also watching, Kent Johnson score that goal to put Team Canada in the gold medal. Did that kind of ignite your group a bit? Did you guys say, "Hey, we got to do this someday too"?
Yeah, it's definitely gives everyone shivers down their back, right? We have a group chat together, and it's kind of like, yeah, boys, this could be us in a couple of years. This will be us. So it's crazy to think about, and we look forward to it.
Yeah, you guys are going to have a great group together. A lot of great players to compete for that gold medal, and especially potentially having Connor Bedard as well on the team. We'll see if that
Yeah.
happens. But Colby, best of luck in your season this year and going forward. We'll stay in touch.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
You too.